Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. If I didn't get a chance to see you before, I hope you had a great weekend. And I am looking bad. I've changed up my setup a little bit. I can't tell. Like, let's get some color. Jeez.
Bezu77 just redeemed Big Boom.
Elena, thank you so much. And it's wonderful to see you, Elena. Are you still live? Are you still streaming? I was just in your stream while I was setting up mine. I was lurking. Yes, I am. Okay, Elena is still live. Very nice. I like your artwork. We're going to be looking at more of your artwork shortly. Yeah, I'm trying a little bit, changing up the studio a little bit, dealing with the heat. I've changed positions of fans and just trying to control the temperature a little bit. Because today's going to be a hot one. Or it already is a hot one. Unfortunately. So, you know, we'll see how this works. I don't know. So far, not a fan. But we'll see. All right, let's take care of some introductions. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn Kozel. I'm a photographer. I am based in Germany. Wherever you are watching this, hopefully you can see a Linktree link within the description, and it'll take you to every place I am on the interwebs. And if you'd like to share your work with me, or ask me questions, Burnt, hello. Good to see you, Burnt. I hope you're doing well. You can join my Discord from here, and I will share your work with the community live on my streams. If you're watching this on YouTube like Burnt, or on Twitch, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, all those great things that help the stream out and help it keep going. If you're on Behance and you want to subscribe to me from there, you can. I do have a subscription area, or if you would like to support the stream, you can always just buy me a cup of joe. Get a cool wallpaper. All right. So, first off, let's switch sides here. I want to thank you all for the wonderful birthday wishes. It was an uneventful birthday, which is good, but a birthday nonetheless. And so Vikram shared a little GIF. I don't know what Zot is. I don't know. Hey, Nate. How you doing? How you doing today? And this is cool. This is really cool. First off, a huge shout out. We don't need 3 Shawns right there. Huge shout out to Elena. This meant so much to me. I have been depicted in other artwork, usually in jest. But this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. I find it hilarious that you chose me with the bucket hat. So good. So freaking good. Good job, Elena. Good job. I showed Mrs. Shawn and she was amazed. She blown away. Blown away. So thank you for Mrs. Shawn. Thank you for me. It really means a lot. It means a lot to me. And it makes me so happy that you are a huge part of this community. So cheers to you, Elena. I guess I am like this a lot, aren't I? Always messing with the goat. Yeah, that means a lot. The concept that you said, thanks to Mr. Shawn, I'll pass that along. The concept of the art, this is impressive. Elena writes, this artwork highlights the work of a photographer and Adobe community expert dedicated to visual excellence, peer collaboration, and mentoring emerging creators. The central eye emblem serves as both a lens and a philosophy representing keen observation and the ability to capture extraordinary moments in everyday life. Dynamic, multicolored lines symbolize the fluid exchange of ideas, innovation, and knowledge within the global creative community. Additionally, the layered portrait illustrates the connection between personal artistic vision and professional guidance. Together, these visual elements showcase photography as a medium for artistic expression, lifelong learning, and a meaningful human connection. That's freaking amazing. That is absolutely amazing when I read that. You nailed it on the head. I mean, that is why I created this channel. Oh, Elena's on a 3-streak stream. Elena, thank you so much. I don't want to get teary-eyed, but thank you so much. Talking about the streak. So, can't remember on whose stream I was on, but I was thinking we need some kind of streak emote or even possibly a reward. And so I came up with a couple ideas. And I don't know if I like them. So, this is the emote that I just put into chat. As you can see, woman running, and I did a pixel stretch. And it's very difficult to see what it is as an emote. Here is another one with a color change, which we've added contrast, the yellows and the purples. I think would be easier to see, but I still don't know if this is good for like some type of streaking emote or something like that. Now, I did find, and let's bring this back. Okay, we don't want Lightroom yet. Hold on. I'm doing a Google search. Never do it live, especially with what I'm doing. Okay. I really like this little streaking GIF. I like that. It's a bunch of simple shapes. I don't know, chat. What do you all think? I don't want to steal this, but we could make our own. I don't know. It is cute. It is cute. And the whole idea of streaking, you know, I want it to be funny. I don't want a naked person, you know, running around, but I don't know. I'm thinking about that. If you got any ideas, you can let me know. Yeah, that one. Should I try the pink, Elena? I could swap that out pretty quick. Hold on. Let's jump over to Twitch really quick. Viewer rewards, emotes. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, we're gonna remove that one from slot. And let's add. Let me grab that. And why can I not grab it? Let's go to easy. Yep, that's what we want. Easy animate. Grab that. Nope. Grab this one. We want the pink. Let it load. You like the yellow version. I find it just difficult to see what it is. And we want the roll. And this is taking forever to load. Why? Streak do? Maybe. You're taking too long. You are taking too long. There we go. All right, let's grab the roll. Streak 2. Yeah, I mean, it's still tough to see, but it looks better. So let's upload that. All right, now I think I need to Okay, did that load? It did not. Let me refresh this page. Ooh, why is it locked? It's locked for me now. Why are you locked? You should not be locked. Let me try this again. Can you bring it up, Elena? That's hilarious that it's locked for me. I mean, really, it's not, but... I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny. Okay, here we go. Meh. Thoughts, chat? Any ideas, thoughts for streaking? Thank you, Elena. Okay, you can get it. Maybe we'll add a redeem. If we get to a point today that I'm bored working on images, maybe we'll get Illustrator up and running and start working on that. Because that could be fun. Or we could do it in Photoshop too. Or both. Anyway. Okay. Let's jump into Lightroom Classic. Let's get some photos going. So, on my birthday, Mrs. Shawn was like, hey, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know, for a day trip. Like, we've been everywhere. But there's so many castles. We were able to find a castle that we haven't been to yet. And so we decided to go here. And while we're going up to this castle, which the name of it is Brennenburg, B-U-R-G. I created some of my animated emotes in Firefly. I don't think streaking would work in Firefly. I got ice. The lurk. Good game. And the thank you. Nice. You want to do what in Firefly? Bug, how are you today? We were... Okay, now I gotta bring this back up for Bug. Here we go. So for streaking, for those of you that get on streaks or you're streaking, I wanted to have something like this. As you can see in chat right now on Twitch, I've got a pixel stretch. I've got two different pixel stretch emotes for the streaking. And I'm not overly a fan of them. They're kind of difficult. So I'm thinking about a possible redeem for when people come in and they're streaking, have it like, I don't know, 5 points, something really cheap, and they can do the streaking. I think that would be kind of fun. You know, have something like H Lazu77 is streaking. Something like that. I mean, this would be pretty easy to make. Could be fun. Okay. So, going out to Ronaberg, we're driving up the road to this castle, and we came across, gosh, I am blown out. Yeah, a little better. We're going up to the castle. We came across on this hill, paragliders. So of course we had to stop in and check these guys out. And what it was more of a paragliding school. Let me move my mic a bit. And so there's a small hill. And the guy with the black glider, black parachute, if you will, really good. He would like go off, do a loop, and come all the way back up the hill. Where other people, you can see him kind of down here, they were really just learning. So it was more practicing. Nobody was really sailing out of this hill at all. But yeah, it was some decent wind, and I always find paragliding fun. And it's just so dry here. I heard today that the Rhine River, which is the river I'm on, is the lowest in history records. And going out into these farm fields, it's just so dry. Why? Okay. What was I doing? Okay. I really didn't have focus there. All right, so we get to the castle. It's a cool castle. I'm a bit of a castle snob. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. So you can see it's got a pretty good... It's on top of a hill. It's pretty decent. You park down here, you go across the drawbridge over here to enter. Down here, they've got restaurants and food. And then you come up and you can go through a few of the floors and you can go into the tower. And then you can walk through here. They have a lot of events at this castle. So it's pretty cool. I mean, they have falconry and they have movie nights and stuff like that. It just, I'm just kind of a bit of a castle snob. So I hate to say I was not overly impressed, but some of it is pretty cool. This well was impressive. It was something like 290 meters when Mrs. Shawn and we didn't get in the hamster wheel. You're not allowed, there's a gate. But even when you're standing like next to this well, it's so deep that just talking normal, it just echoes forever. It's like, holy cow. Pretty cool. If I'm not mistaken, the castle was built in the 1500s. Oh, there you go, 1555, that section. So each of the sections, obviously it took decades for it to be completed. I'm getting ready to take this photo and Mrs. Shawn goes, "You want me to move that bottle?" I'm like, nah, I can remove it. But pretty cool doors. They had a small armory which really freaking cool horse armor. They had a kitchen. This was interesting. Let's go hit D and let's just hit auto for now. This was to store bread in the kitchen. I cannot say that I have seen one of these, but it's obviously hanging out in the open. So it's to keep the mice and rats from getting it. But I'm like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool. That's interesting. Very noisy image. And really lovely landscape out here. I do like it. And this is from the top of the tower. And I believe, nope, you can see a coal power plant, which I think is decommissioned. I think Germany has turned off. Have they turned off their coal or nuclear? I cannot remember. But you know, even though it's got towers like a nuclear power plant, the tall steam stacks shows that it's coal. Very nice. We got a deer stand down here with a windsock on it for the paragliders. Over here, another deer stand. A lot of horses in this area. A lot of horses. They're planning on taking the last coal power plant offline in 2038. Thank you, Dubug. I couldn't remember which one it was. I remember when they were talking, I think it was the last time I was living here. They were really talking about it. Way off in the distance, you can see Frankfurt. Known for the Apfel wine. Not the hot dog, Frankfurter. It's just so dry. Ooh, I did not notice that. Nice little pond. That was an oops. Jackie, good morning. How are you? Hope everything is going well. As you can see, they had a stage set up down here at the bottom for a show later that night. I think a comedy show. So I was trying to get the images without it. There we go. Okay, for those of you that have been part of my streams for a while, will know this. One of the things I really like doing is checking out for stonemason marks. Now, when I'm talking stonemason, I'm not talking about the stonemason group. Doing great, good to hear. Ancient doodle games, yes. So, in the past, what would happen is either the stonemasons, the stone cutters, that at the mines that are cutting the stone, or the people that are placing the stones, when you show up to go to work, and let's say the foreman doesn't know who you are, they don't pay you, they pay you by the piece. And if they don't trust you yet, what you do is you have to put your mark on the stone. So at the end of the day, the foreman, if you will go through with his piece of paper and say, okay, this is how many stones you laid today, that you put in today, and they would pay you. That way they can just walk through and see it. Now, of course, later on, once there's some trust built, things will be different. But the cool thing is, if you look at some of these churches, mainly cathedrals, you will see different lines, different marks, but they're kind of similar. So what it would do is somebody would have a mark, and it could be the up and down cross with the tail, something like that. That's one person's mark. Then their son.
Burned Oi just followed.
Burnt, hello, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated, thank you. So that could be the father. Now the trades, of course, they didn't have trade schools back then, but the trades you would teach your son the trades. So the tradesman would have one mark, and then the son would add on to the mark. So this could actually be possibly 3 generations. The line going across could be one. The line down could be another one. So I find it really interesting, especially in cathedrals that take hundreds of years to create, and you can go through and see these marks and see as they progress. So you can tell, okay, this is a family. You know, the son, the father, the son, or grandfather all worked on this church over the 100 years of construction for it. So I find it very interesting at seeing these marks. And it's kind of one of those things that I enjoy searching for because it slows me down. I'm not, I'm looking at details rather than just looking at this grand, amazing marvel, which when you're first here from America, because really we don't have stuff like that, not really. So all of a sudden when you come into, let's say, a cathedral or a castle for that matter, you're just amazed by the size. You're blown away, and you're just taking the size in and not so much the details. So it took me a while to kind of get past that. A lot of traveling, a lot of visiting castles, cathedrals, to kind of get past that and start looking at the details and being able to tell the history of making these amazing structures. So yeah, I kind of dig it. So this was all in, let's get back out. Do I have at that courtyard? So all of those marks were just in this courtyard right here, which, getting back, is this courtyard. Wow. This courtyard back here. And a lot of those symbols are right here on that stone. So pretty cool. All right. It's hard to get interesting images. Jackie says fascinating. It is. I studied's the wrong word. I read about the Cathedral Crusades, and the manufacturing of the cathedrals, let it be Notre Dame, Strasbourg, Notre Dame, Paris, the cathedral in Ulm, which is the tallest in the world. Everybody was going for the biggest. Everybody was going. Okay, we're gonna let's get back here. Yeah, we'll leave it here. Let's go full screen. So the Cathedral Crusades, for those of you that do not know, what was occurring is churches were not happy that people were going off to Jerusalem and spending a year in Jerusalem and spending their money there. Churches were like, we want that money. Why the heck people are going off? No, we want that money. So bishops started coming up with the idea that they need to create something to bring the people to their church. So everybody was going for bigger, the biggest church in the world, the biggest church in Europe, the biggest church wherever it is. And so everybody was going for bigger and bigger and bigger. Ulm, the church in Germany, in Ulm, U-L-M, is the tallest in the world. And back in those days, you had to actually find trees to create the scaffolding tall enough to make these as tall as you can. Now, that's a major issue. So Ulm ended up pretty much being the last of the tallest churches in the world. And then bishops were like, okay, we're done. We just can't find the trees to make the scaffolding. So that's a big issue. For the grandest, you've got Notre Dame, Paris. And this is interesting, when they built Notre Dame, the architect obviously passed away. It took so many years to make. Everything was put in the wrong place. Statues were in the wrong location, facing the wrong direction. It was just, things were not laid out properly for people to follow decades down the line. They didn't know where to put these statues or whatever. So Notre Dame, Strasbourg ended up coming after, and this was the last of the Cathedral Crusade cathedrals to be built. And the architect that designed everything took all of these mistakes that were made in Paris and laid everything out to the point of putting hash marks on the statues, having them numbered, and then coinciding the stones having etched the number and the hash mark, so the hash marks line up so that the statues are facing the correct way. They're in the correct location, they're in facing the correct way. He learned from those mistakes. And all of that stuff that the architect put together, is a lot of it, it's still surviving today. And you can actually go to his office and see a lot of the blueprints for that. One of my favorite churches. Oh, okay. That was a little bit of a tangent, an educational tangent. Let's get back here. I don't know.
Vacuum_TKN just redeemed Big Boom. Vacuum_TKN just redeemed Holy Snikes. Shadow Neaters just redeemed Hydrate.
Mafu, hello. Shawn, hello. Good to see the both of you.
Vacuum_TKN just redeemed Hydrate.
You're gonna make me go pee. Thank you for that, Shawn and Mafu. Okay. Wonderful to be here. It's wonderful to have you here, Mafu. I don't know why I am... Okay, that is sharp. These are not. No, paragliding. I did not go. Caroline, hello. I would have liked to. It was 79 euro for a paragliding class. It would have been fun. I would enjoy it. How's the heat going? It's freaking hot. It is hot. I think 39 degrees today. But I've got a new setup that I'm trying, and so far it's kind of working. So I live in a stone house, which is the detriment of the heat. It retains the heat. So I am trying to keep the heat in. Excuse me, keep the heat out, but also the air conditioning in and cool the stones. And so I've got a fan outside. Usually the fan is over here. I got the fan outside to blow the cool air in. Oh, the Rhine is so low, Shawn. The Rhine is so low. The tourist boats, Carnival tourist boats that come up and down the river, they are busing people in to my region. We passed 6 buses over the weekend. Do the boats have wheels now? The boats, most of the boats aren't allowed. If the boats are full, they're not allowed. If the boats are empty, like I've been seeing a couple oil or gas boats, big tankers that are empty, you can tell by how high they sit, going down the river. But other than that, no. I'm surprised that the ferry is still running. You know, but those flat bottom boats, they don't need a ton of water. But yeah, the Rhine is horrid right now. What did I see? Hold, please hold. Let me see if I can find this. I thought power boats are electrically powered. I thought boats are electrically powered. No, gas. Okay, so this is in Cologne. And like you can see how far freaking gonna that bridge is going to collapse. Here we go. This is one of the, boat docks, and this is, we have the same thing here, and you can see how far down they are. It's horrible. And like, I mean, these are sitting on the ground darn near. And there's so much sludge. You can also see the color difference in the lines on the wall. Oh yeah. Where's, I had other ones. Yeah, these houseboats. It's not good. Mrs. Shawn and neighbors, yeah, this restaurant sitting on the ground, went kayaking, and they were like, oof, it's just bad. This is what it looks like where I'm at. Is it gas causing the sludge? No. We have tons of islands, and people are you're able to walk out to the middle. And I guarantee people are doing it right now because it's freaking hot. Yeah, it's pretty freaking bad. It is. Okay, everybody, I need to take a quick break, hang out really quick, and I will be right back. Thank you. Stian, you are talking about, yeah. Thank you for the dance party, everybody. Yeah, talking about water, I had to take care of that. Checking out everybody's emotes. Hi, Devlin. How are you? Okay. Let's see what we can get with this one. Groggy. I bet. Let's go ahead. Hit D. Hyena, hello. kind of like that. All right, let's bring down our highlights. Got a lot of Oof.
Hyena_MC just subscribed for 3 months.
Hyena, 3-month sub. Thank you so much. Give you a holy snikes and also a thank you. Cheers. Thank you so much. Let's see. I tell you, I am leaning I like the applause. The applause. Whose is that? That's Elena's. Gaming 2426. Whoops. I didn't want to put that into chat. I'm putting shortcut keystrokes in chat. Okay. None of these have got me too excited. Maybe I think I just need to kind of step away a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I like these as some landscapes, but they're not doing it for me. I think I need to kind of refocus. Like, step back, take a break. Okay. I think here's the plan of attack today. I think we're going to change things up and start working on a streaking redo.
Hyena_MC gifted a tier 1 subscription to vacuum_TKN.
Hyena! Hyena, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Mafu, enjoy the emotes and the ads free. Hyena, you are the second person to have gifted a sub in my channel. Last week, it was Oliver giving Stian one. Cheers. Cheers, Hyena. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's go. I can now enjoy this little guy. Nice. Puffin alert. Let's open up Illustrator. Let's have some fun today. What do you guys say? What a way to celebrate my 6 win streak during tryouts work. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Concept to vector. The fine-tune blend mode panel. I haven't played with that yet. Replace fast with battery link. Yeah, I know that. Congratulations, chat, on the 100 messages. Hyena, what do you think of that emote for streaking? I've fallen so far out with the Adobe updates the last 6 months. I get that.
Playzoo77 just redeemed Big Boom.
Thank you, Elena. So this is one of the things I was thinking about. Everybody's got streaks, or you know, I've lost some huge streaks. I had a Nayla streak. Oh, hold on, I'll show you. Oh, let me. You know what? We can shut down Lightroom Classic. And it is a running person. So the original one is this GIF here, or this PNG here. And it's a woman running pixel stretch. Nah, it's this. So this is the first one. This is the original. And I didn't like it in the sense of the contrast. And so I did this one where I changed the color of the pixel stretch and got that. Oh, I used to be on such a huge pixel stretch kick. So that's what the emote is. It's the pink one. Pixel stretch really got its summer this year. I saw that it's coming back. I mean, I did. As it suddenly became easier or something. Pixel stretch is easy to do, period. I did this one. I did a bunch on Adobe Live. Retro outro. Hello, hello. Let me give you a we're lurking. Because I want to be a giver, not just a taker. If I can find it, we're lurking. There's
Shawn Kozel just redeemed we're lurking.
There is little bits and pieces. Making breakfast here, nice. Little bits and pieces that you kind of have to remember what it is you're trying to do. And I don't think I actually even saved the Photoshop file. Let me see if I've got. Okay, this was. I think that was Frank, or was it me? I don't even remember. I saw. I didn't add my own work here. That's hilarious. I did not. So there's little bits and pieces that that you have to remember what it is that you're doing, how to do it when you're doing pixel stretches like this. It's actually quite simple to do. Get out of here. It's quite simple to do. You just have to, like in anything in Photoshop, you just kind of have to know what it is you're doing. Do we want to do a quick pixel stretch tutorial? I mean, might as well. The big thing that you are trying to do it's quite simple to paint the night sky, said Monet. Let's go ahead. Let's grab new file. Yeah, 1500 by 1500. That's fine. OG Photoshop tricks. Love it. Yeah, we can do some of this. I don't even know. I've got. Well, let's bring her in. Sure. Okay, we're gonna do Command T, Alt Shift. We're gonna bring that in like so. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hit done. Next, we're gonna remove background really quick. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to apply this layer mask. We don't need to. Let's turn it into a smart object. So we're gonna take that. Ooh, wow, Photoshop, what is wrong with you? Turn it into a smart object. Okay, fine. Holy cow. Where? All right. Sorry, everyone. Where in the heck is disable, create? Where's apply clipping mask? Or apply... they changed stuff around. Oh my gosh. Did you buy the Clipping Mask Ultra Plus sub? All right, we're doing this differently. Hold on. Please hold. Let's go ahead. We're going to flatten that image. It gives you 7 clipping masks per month. Okay, here we go. Now, let's do this right. Remove the background. We want to apply the layer mask. So as you can see right now, boom. Well, the problem was it was a smart object do bug and operator error. So we've got our layer. Next off, we can turn that back into a smart object really quick. Do a Command T. We're gonna hold down Alt, make this bigger, and we'll put her right in the middle. Now, here is what happens to a lot of times. Normally, let's go ahead. Let's make a new file. Actually, no, make a new file. And we're going to keep it the same size, 1500 by 1500 square. There we go. Now, you have a couple different ways that you can do this. One way to do it is to grab the rectangular marquee tool and then come over and do a selection like so. Let's grab that. Do a Command J. Then we can grab that, bring it over here, bring that in. Now, you want to turn that into a smart object. Do a Command T, and then holding down the Shift key, you can go ahead and stretch it on out. And go ahead, hit done. I don't like that way. I don't like to use the rectangular marquee tool for this. So let's go ahead and we're going to delete that. Yep, get rid of that. Let's come back over here. And with this file, underneath the banana tool, you are going to have your single column marquee tool. This is where you're getting into the true pixel stretch. Now, if I go in and I say, okay, I want this right here, it's going to select. Let me actually get rid of that layer there, making sure this layer is selected. We can do a Command J from here. Turn that into a smart object. Hey, Alex, bring it back over here. Bring that in. Now we do a Command T, and again, holding down the Shift key, we can stretch this out. Okay, great, wonderful. If we wanted to, we can bring this up here, hold Shift, stretch it out even more, and then you can go into, like, let's go ahead, hit done. You can go into filter, and it is under polar coordinates. You can hit your polar coordinates. You've got rectangular to polar or polar to rectangular. We want rectangular to polar. We hit OK. So then we have that. We can grab that layer, bring it back over, set it in here. Now, why did you miss that section right there? Why? Oh, well, is that why? That got weird. Okay. So we can do, yeah, why did you do that? Let me delete that. Why? This is weird. Now it's even worse. What? Why? Why am I losing parts of my layer? This is interesting. Okay, keep it. Holy snikes! All right. Then let's do it a different way. Let's bring her in here. Fine. Be that way. Now we can do a Command T. Yep, that's okay. Oh. You need the layer saver 100% sub for that. Thanks, Dion. It looks like resolution mismatch. If you double click on the smart object with the missing slice, it should open the file. It's not even. I mean, that's the file. It's the pixel. Like, look how like warped that is. They're both the same size file. They're both 1500. That is just weird. Weird. Oh, wait. I've never had that happen. Never had that happen. Okay. We are going to we're going to convert it to a layer. We're going to hit OK. Now we're going to turn that back into a smart object, do a Command T, so that way I've expanded it. Let's say expanded in the sense of Illustrator talk. So you need to chat with the Photoshop team. I might need to. So if we wanted to, we could sit here and get everything lined up. Yeah, let's put that there. Let's grab her. V for the move tool. Get that lined up like so. Now coming down here, we can add a mask. B for a brush. Let's make sure that we're on just a hard brush. We're going to make sure painting with black and turn your smoothing off. And there's a couple different ways. I could have selected the subject again and brought that in. See, I don't like that. I don't like. Oh well. All right, we're getting there. Quick and sloppy. All right, something like that. Now, the problem is we have this hole. We've got the yellow going to the black. So that's not good. Raven, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, and you know what? I would probably do this, actually. Do something like that. So really simple, easy, polar coordinate. All right, let's get back out of here. We can go ahead, turn that layer off. Now, one of the other things that you do when you're doing polar coordinates. Now, if I wanted to make sure that I had all the way from her fist, and let's go ahead, we're gonna do a Command T, holding Alt. We're gonna make that smaller like so. We're gonna hit OK. Now from here, let's do a convert to layers. Yep, get rid of that smart object there. So hitting V for the move tool, what you can do is you can sit here and hold down the control key, hold down the option key with the move, and you can do this many different ways. But again, I'm doing something just kind of sloppy and dirty. Okay, so we've got everything down. So let's go ahead. We are going to select the first one, come down, select the second to the bottom one. Let's turn off that one. Holding shift, now doing a command E, we're gonna merge all that down into one layer. Command D work in Photoshop? Yes, it does. It does, Stian. So turn that on, holding down the Option key, moving that over, and then, or is it Command Shift D? Command Shift D. Oh, what? Option. What did I just do? Yeah, it does. I just haven't done it in a long time. So like I said, doing it quick and sloppy. So let's turn that on, turn that on. Now, again, we've got our 15 by 1500 there. If we come over here, we've got making sure that the correct layer is selected. Now we grab the rectangular marquee tool again, or not the rectangular marquee tool, but let's make sure we're right there. I like that. We do a Command J. We turn that into a smart object. We're going to bring that one over here, drop this one in, and do a Command T. How about a Command T? There we go. Holding down the Shift key and getting everything lined up. Stretching this out. Hit done. Right click, we're going to turn that back into layers, convert it to a layer. Bring it back over here, set that up there. Let's turn off that layer on this layer, bring it down to the back, turn that layer off because we don't need it. Now, hitting V for the move tool, we can adjust this to line up properly. Let's grab our runner. We'll bring our runner over like so. There we go. And this is what I was talking about. If you hold down the Command key, you can select the runner and then you can mask it all out. It's just different ways to do things. But if we add a mask to that layer and just paint it out again. So B for our brush. You can go through and paint this out really quick. And again. And there you go. So you can see there's different ways to do it. There's cool things that you can do with it. One thing that is really good to do is if you are back into your original layer or even back to here, adding another layer and adding more color to stuff. So if you end up wanting to go in, let's make like a much smaller brush, and on that empty layer, let's add some blues. So if you want to, let's do something like that. So from here, what you can do, how big is my brush? It's a 6. You can go ahead and like click, hold shift, click, Command Z. You can just add some color in, just different locations. Whoa, remember to let go of the shift key. So you can add stuff to it. Just because you're done with the pixel stretch doesn't mean you're done. Then from here, you can check out different blend modes. With that blue, you want to add in pin light's kind of cool. Nah, I don't like dissolve. I mean, if we do a dissolve and then drop the fill. No, I don't like it. Do not. You can add some highlights. Double click. Go ahead. Turn on the transparency shape layer. Yeah, so there's different things. It's Photoshop. It's endless what you can end up doing with it. Any other questions? For this one, I ended up using the horizontal tool. How does Puppet work with this? Ooh, it works well. It works well. Let me get back over. Where am I? Photoshop. There we go. All right, so let's get into this one here. Let's zoom in, hitting V for the move tool. Again, since this is just a layer now, and we have total control of what it is that we want to do to it, if we come in and we turn that into a smart object, because we do want to save this right now, don't work destructively until you're done. You could use Puppet Warp. You could use Warp. There's a lot of different things. I mean, it's a layer, so in reality, you can do anything. If we want to do, let's do a perspective first. So we're gonna make this look like it's going off in the distance. Let's go ahead and do that. Then Command T again. And we go ahead and we add, let's see, let's do a warp. We can always add a flag. I mean, right there, that's already looking pretty freaking cool. That's a nice color palette, the golden and brown. Yeah. We got the rise. I like the flag better. Twist. Getting kind of funky there. I kind of like it. Fish. I kind of like that. So you can, whatever it is that you're looking for, it's a layer. It's a layer. You can do anything. You can arch it. Ooh, digging that. I like too many of these. Cylinder? Not bad. Not bad. Which one haven't I done? Fisheye. Nope, don't like that. Let's get back to wave. Ooh, that was not what I expected. It's waving within the layer. Let's get back to flag. Okay. So, and again, you can, if you want to use Puppet Warp, that you can get it around, can you print it on editable paper with food safe edible ink and eat it? I have no idea. Not a clue. Not a clue. Devlin says yes. Okay, we trust Devlin. So yeah, I did. Wow. When I was really on my pixel stretch kick, did I do? Oh, here's one of the things I did. So these are actual photos. Here's the photos. And what inspired me, looks like you might have discovered a bug in Photoshop, Shawn. What's the bug? Can you print it on uneditable paper with food unsafe ink and serve it to your enemy? Yes. So there was a print, very simple print, and it was of a beach. And I'm like, I could make that in like 5 minutes. A dupe bug. Oh, that's funny. I eat all my designs. And so I'm like, okay, this is a really not a good design that they're selling for like $1,000 or a couple $1,000 at the studio. And so it kind of inspired me to try some stuff out. Kidding, but the polar coordinate filter thing might be a bug. I posted a short video in Discord. Yeah, I have no idea why that would be happening. Okay. Oh, what do you got here? Depending upon where you drag the smart object, the filter applies differently and you can't drag the layer properly. Apply the filter again. Oh, wow. Whoa. I remember using polar coordinates to make those cool planet-shaped landscapes. Absolutely, yes. Well, it's a destructive workaround, Tim, that I just did. Yeah. Oh, where was I? Okay. Oh, yeah, back here to the seasons. So here are my photos. Photo in Nice, the French vineyards by the Deutsche Weinstrasse. I don't know where I took the flowers. We've got the Alps. And so I wanted to create actual seasonal stretches and see what I could get. So I was doing, as you can see, I was doing the vertical pixel stretches, and kind of cool. Just mainly the idea is to end up having something extremely basic, but having the correct color tones so you know what it's supposed to be. Like, you know which one is fall, you know which one's winter. You can guess the spring and summer. Kind of like it. I might have... I thought I did... Oh, here's some polar coordinates for you. How do you like them apples? Taking a night sky. Polar coordinates. can't remember. I did. Oh, here we go. Here's the pixel stretches. And technically speaking, okay, so this was a pixel stretch, and you can see what I've got going on where I only chose I should have done it in two different ways, but this was a long time ago. So that's a basic pixel stretch. Now this is actually a noise gradient, noise gradient that then I was able to manipulate and add it using puppet warp, using warp, different features to get this effect. And I will show you the noise gradient in a second, and then another polar coordinate. But I wanted to show you the noise, because if you wanted to end up making something and not doing it this way, it's fine and dandy. What you can end up doing is you can grab not a gradient, Shawn. Let's grab a rectangle tool. You can bring that over here. Let's get into your fills, and we're going to go to a gradient filter. And from here, is it from here? Maybe it's not from there. Let's get in our gradient tool. We can select a gradient that we want. Let's go with some purples. And that's fine and dandy. We've got that there. But where's my noise? Where is my noise? Oh, this is gonna upset me now. They still have the noise, right? Okay, we're gonna do this differently. Let's add a gradient adjustment layer, not a gradient map. Am I freaking going crazy? Did they get rid of the noise? No. You can't get rid of the noise. I must be going crazy. Like, why would you get rid of the noise? Radial, angle, reflected, diamond. They added the diamond. Well, it's been there for a while. Yes, you were going crazy. No, the noise is still there. Where is it? Like, where are you? I'm feeling really dumb right now. to gradient presets. Okay, no, no, no. Double click on the gradient window. No, no, no. Hyena, it was operator error. It was operator error. So with the gradient fill or gradient window, if you double click or click on the gradient, it brings up the presets and the gradient editor. Total operator error. Operator error. And you've got it over here now, over in the properties panel. But one thing you can do, you can actually take that layer, turn it into a smart object, Command T. I love these gradients, so do I. You can bring it down, scrunch it up, and now you've got your own colors. And of course, it's fully, when you're in the gradient editing, you can adjust the colors, you can adjust anything that you want. So you can kind of create your own if you're going for something whimsical, something out of the ordinary, like you don't want to do a pixel stretch, but you want to get that kind of effect. And of course, since it's a smart object, you can go ahead, do a Command T, right click, do a warp, and get into your customs and add shit I like, cylinder. Hitting OK. So it's just a layer. Okay, any more questions that I cannot answer? You need to buy the nice noise sub for only $600 a month. You get 2 noises. I'm almost out of water. Okay. I think I should work in sales. I don't know about that. All right, let's get that over here. Let's get back into Illustrator. And I'm gonna need some water. So I've made a bunch of characters. I've got characters. And I'm wondering, hey, Vikram, can you write a script? It's been a while since I've written a script. I never got it performed. In fact, I never had. For those of you that don't know me, in a prior life, I was an actor. And so, yeah, I used to write scripts. There were people I was in college with that wrote scripts for movies. I just ended up staying in front of the camera. I worked at Microsoft Power Automate this summer. It really showed me I don't have any business touching code. Are we talking about 2 different kind of scripts? Are we? I think we are. Okay, let me see before we get going, if there's a character that I may want to use, see if I've got anything here. Wow, this is taking a long time. I don't like that. Why are you taking so long? You really want to buy a Sony FX5. This is taking too long. Get back to home. Let me do this. I have FX3, Ikram says. All right, so I'm looking at my Illustrator files. See if anything could be used as a possible streaker. And I don't think I do. I would say no. Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a new file going. That's a good size. All right. Do we want, for those of you that are just coming in, what we're working on or what we're going to be trying to work on is a streaking redeem. So this is kind of how we got started talking about the pixel stretch. Is there people in all different streams have streaks. And I was thinking that, we need like a streaking emote, a streaking redeem, something like that. So, this is kind of what I'm thinking about making. I'm thinking about making something like this. Something just fun. People come in. Just something simple. And we're going to see how that works. So, let's get out of that. Get back over into Illustrator. Okay. And I do like the simple shapes of that. I really do. So, for right now, we're going to stick with some simple shapes. And it's vector. We can go whatever size we want. This might actually kind of be cool to do. Well, no, we won't do Project Neo. I was thinking maybe Project Neo. But nah. That's a good skin tone. Let's go ahead. We're going to add that to our swatches. Making sure that we've got that. Now, I can honestly say I have never tried to draw a naked man. Are you going to bring it into After Effects? I don't know if we're going to bring it into After Effects or if we're going to use like Puppet Warp and do it in Photoshop. I don't know. I don't know yet. Because this might be easier to make inside After Effects if you're going to use it. Why? I mean, are you talking? Well, okay. Doodle game already? Maybe. It might be me that's bad at it. I am, but I feel there's more control. Oh, I'm out of water. Know that I'm gonna expand this. As long as I get it onto their separate layers, it won't be an issue. I do understand what you're saying. Hyena, have a great day. Thank you so much for the subs. Let's go with the... I haven't used it, so I don't even know where the heck it's at. But the width tool. I might have gone a little overboard there. Why do these have strokes? They're not supposed to have strokes. Yeah. No, we don't want strokes. We need some.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, prep.
I really need water. 10 minutes, are we doing the doodle game? Let me know. Let's go ahead, let's save this.
Shadow Nita's just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you for that, Stian.
Shadow Nita's just redeemed doodle game.
Oh my gosh, what is going on with the freaking Creative Cloud? Thank you, Stian. Okay, we're not saving it. So let's save this to here. Let's go into... Do I not have Illustrator files? I do not. Okay. Let's put this into... Here. Okay. Illustrator files. Let's go ahead. Name this our streaker. Okay. I'm gonna get water. I will be right back. Everybody hang out. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Devlin, thank you for the dance party. A little puffin party, if you will. A puffin party. We've got... I'm going to release... Release. We're going to do this for Stian. Get rid of that layer 1. We don't need it for right now. And... Okay. I'm going to call this our back arm. Need to bring this one up. Raven. I'm making a streaker. On Twitch, they have a new thing. Not, well, relatively new. And you get streaks. So it's kind of one of those things that is kind of funny. In the sense of That feels better. What kind of art? Thinking about where the shoulders. Let's grab that layer. Well, I have a Discord. If you want to share your work to the Discord, we jump over and let's get out of that. Yeah, we've got people that share their work. Here's Elena's. General, hello there. That was for my birthday. We got Elena's been actually doing a lot. We've got photography. All sorts of stuff. We just finished a challenge of art in nature where we have every kind of work in the Discord, from photography, illustrations, to actual greeting cards by Devlin. You have email. No, I do not. I have a Discord, Raven. I have a Discord. If you think I'm going to put out my email to people I don't know, no, that's not happening. So if you want to post, we've got community artwork and project feedback. Project feedbacks. So, yeah. All right. What am I doing? Get into Illustrator. Should we do some like... Do we want big old flowing hair? Ooh. Oof. Oof. I don't know. I'm kind of digging this. Maybe we could possibly add some type of a wiggle. What do we want to do with the eyes? How, like, what kind of details? How much detail do we want to add? That is actually gonna want to be on our head. Let's get that down here on the head. Giant gleeful eyes. I want to see myself in the reflection. Alrighty, let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I don't know, Devlin. Is that getting to be gleeful enough for you? Oh, I was in the right place. What do we want for a nose? Oh my gosh, I should have used the flare tool. I should have used a flare tool, Devlin. How could you not stop me? We may have to add. Well, let's keep going. I don't want RGB. There we go. I don't like that. Boy, did this just go in a strange direction. Oh. You know what? Well, I would call this one happy little guy. That's starting to look like a baseball cap now. You know what? Let's get in. Let's do a roughen. Let's go into path. No, distort. Let's do a roughen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When in doubt, always add a roughen. Oh. Okay. We're at a good stopping point here. Let's do a Command S. Go ahead, save that. I think I'm saving. Okay. We can GG. Close Illustrator down. Let's go ahead and get Photoshop. That looks like a hand with two fingers missing. That's possible. That could very well be what it is. All right, everybody. We are coming to the end. On Twitch, we don't need to save that. I have a redeem, and it is called the Doodle Game, in which I've got a generator for words to play Pictionary, and chat, you get to guess what in God's name I am drawing. So let's get everything up and ready. Let's go ahead, hit B for brush. Get the right brush. Bam, bam. Let's go 9. D for our default colors. Bring our flow up to 100. Bring our smoothing up. And let's jump over here. Milk. Pictionary generator. Okay. Shawn, hello. Good to see you on Facebook. Are you the Shawn I know that I haven't seen forever and a day? Oh, please hold. Please hold. Good to see you. Welcome in. Wow. I love when people come in. Spider, I love it when people come in that I haven't seen for a long time. So freaking good. So good. I hope you're having a great day. Wonderful to see you. We are getting ready to play Pictionary. I am not an illustrator. For those that are maybe new here, I am a photographer. I'm not good at illustrating. So this is kind of a way to end the stream. We've got easy, medium, hard, and really hard. We're going to be starting with easy. As you can see, it's not gonna be slide, Vikram. I'm looking at you. We are set up over here in Pictionary for the drawing. I am using my mouse because I'm on my laptop. I'm not on my Mac. So there you go. Okay. Not bad. I'm on the East Coast now, so it's about 9 a.m. Got to take one of the dogs to the vet pretty soon, but I saw your name pop up and I thought I got to go and see what's going on with my man. Gosh, I haven't seen you since the 90s, I think. You are correct. It is great to see you, Shawn. Yeah, I was just in Oregon last week visiting my parents, maybe a week and a half ago, visiting my parents. I'm in Germany, and have been here for 8 years. Devlin, don't call the kettle, that's the kettle calling the pot black, something like that. I don't know cooking utensils. Come on. All right, let's get over here. Okay, let's go. I can see chat is getting antsy. Wow, I'm looking bad. This setup, I changed my studio. I'm gonna have to change things up. Next year, it's the seniors menu for us. Next year. Thanks, Devlin. Thanks. Okay, yep, we've got our word. We're starting out with easy. Umacorn, you're not late. You're right on time. Right on time. All right. Here we go, people. You look brighter. Okay. I've changed my studio up a little bit because it's freaking hot. I finally got air conditioning. So I've got one door open. I mean, now I'm too dark. I still have four lights going. Hey, Shawn, it was great seeing you. Have a great day, and I hope everything goes well at the vet. Good luck. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna call it good. We're gonna call it good. All right, let's do this. Here we go, people. A letter. Wood turning. A table. Umacorn. Uma coming in. We're starting easy. Starting easy, people. Table. Nice job. Good job, Uma. We got table. All right, let's kick this up to medium. God, I look freaking horrible. The light was too close. I'm still freaking washed out beyond belief. Wow. Okay. I have no idea what's happening. That looks somewhat better. All right. I forgot what the word is now. No, I got it. Okay. Here we go, people. Did you give yourself a Barbara Walter filter? Ooh, that got out of hand there. Lungs. Oh, that's a tie. That's a tie. We've got Stian and Uma. Bam, Stian and Uma. Lung. Nice job. Nice job. Both of you coming in. All right. Lung. Let's kick it up to hard. We've done this before. Whoa.
Umacorn just subscribed with Prime.
Woohoo! Thank you, Uma. Thank you.
Clever Devlin just redeemed Big Boom.
There you go, Devlin. I'll give you a holy shnikes too, Uma. Nice. Nice. Thank you so much, Uma. I gotta return the favor. Oh, yeah. Okay. A ladder, a stair fence, a chair, a pole. A steering wheel. Captain! I didn't even have to draw the freaking guy. Thank you, Shawn. Oh, Shawn, we've got the steering mechanism. Nice job, Captain. Good job, good job. Smart drawing it from the side. I was like, what kind of flute is that? I was looking for the word for that. For Captain? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh. I think. Oh my gosh, I am drawing a blank. Is it just called a steering wheel? The yeah. I guess it is. A ship's wheel is what it's called. A tiller? Ship's wheel or boat's wheel. Okay. Okay, cake, birthday cake. Is it a cake? Is it cake? Cake. Okay, birthday cake. Porcupine cake. No. Count the candles. Lucky 13. Teenage? You are... Okay, Devlin? Teenager? Adolescent? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? A minor? A child? Juvenile detention? The wish to be younger? Well, okay. There are 13 here. So yes, that would be called a teen. Oh! Umacorn! Put Umacorn and Devlin's together. Come on. Oh my gosh, Devlin, I know you know it. No! No! Not pre-tween. Pre-teen. You guys, I cannot believe that you got teen that quickly. Oh my gosh. Now, here's the question that I've got. I pretended to be wrong. I'll pre-tween that it isn't the word. I'm gonna give it to Devlin. Now the question is, like, preteen, we didn't, growing up, you weren't called a preteen. That's relatively new. So I don't know if in other countries they use the term preteen. I don't know. That was hard. That was hard. Not here, I think. I did not know how to go with that. So the 13 candles, good job for catching that one there, chat. Preteen. Whew. Nope. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Here we go, people. Just a middle schooler, but in Dutch. A tube of television. TV tube. Preteen, Pong, device, a clicker, video game, Devlin. Video game. Nice job. Mashes buttons like Uma. I was going to do Pac-Man, but I thought that that would be unfair for Uma. Or actually unfair to everybody else but Uma. Video game. Nice job, everybody. PlayStation, Sega. That was an Atari 2600 or 1600. Ah, Greg! I am getting visited by all of my old friends. How are you, Greg? And I do not mean old as in age. I mean as in, it's been a while. How are you? How's the weather? How's Mrs. Greg? I hope you're doing well. Great to see you. Vikram saying, hey, Greg. Just so you know, everybody on Twitch and YouTube can see all the chat. Unfortunately, on Facebook, you are not able to see all of chat, but I can read chat to you, Greg, from people that are over on Twitch and YouTube. Umacorn says, hi, Greg. You didn't know that, Uma? It kind of sucks. That Facebook, Facebook doesn't take part in bringing in all of the streams. Doing well. How's Mrs. Shawn is doing well. We don't say spouses' names or partners' names, just out of privacy. But that is great to hear. No, didn't know about Facebook. Yeah, Umacorn. That's how come, like, when Jackie comes in, I read everyone saying hello to them. You know, I don't do that if you're on Twitch or YouTube. No, Greg, no problems. It's not an issue. It's kind of a joke. It's not a bad thing. It's kind of a joke. Yeah. The whole thing started with Lady Jane. So, General says there is only one Lord of the Facebook, and he does not share chat. No, they do not, General. Do not. Yeah, Mrs. Shawn is doing good. I just had a birthday. We went castle hopping. Yeah, good times. Good times. Okay. And by the way, Greg, if you want to stick around, if you have time, we are playing a game of Pictionary. I am not a good drawer, a good illustrator, and chat guesses what it is. Kind of a fun way to end the stream. Let's see, what do we want? I don't know if I can do this. I really don't. I'm gonna skip this one. Oh, you can do it. No, I'll even tell you what it was, Stian. It was disgust. Not a good poker player either. Ouch. Ouch. Everyone's laughing now, Greg. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Back in the day, we used to host poker tournaments. We were neighbors and we would host poker tournaments. And yeah, it's always fun. All right, here we go, chat. Greg, thank you for stopping in. Send my love. And great to see you. I hope you have a great day. Alps Mountains. Okay. Ice fishing. Oh my gosh. That's as far as I had to get, Uma. Ice fishing. Nice. Uma. Ice fishing. Very nice. All right. What time is it? I got time for a couple more. Couple more. I only tried ice fishing in Club Penguin. I've never tried ice fishing. I have not. All right. They're rebooting Club Penguin, so you'll get a chance. Oh my gosh, Stian. You and Uma are on fire today. Goalkeeper. Jeez. Goalkeeper. Wow. I did not think it was going to go that fast. Yeah, we hacked your Mac a couple of weeks ago, finally paying off. I'm not on my Mac. Okay. This is gonna be difficult. All right. Maybe. Offsides. Shut it, Stian. A weather app. Seasons. Oh my gosh, Devlin. The mesoscale. Devlin got it with climate. I thought I was gonna have to freaking go through and draw all of the apps. Look how, or all the, oh my gosh, Devlin. The funny thing is, you might have just been joking. You are quick today. Jeez. Okay, that's too fast. Okay, one more. Last one. Last one. Oh, we did that one. I think we've done that one too. Oh, this is hard. Ooh. This is... I switched to medium, and this is tough. Okay. Oh my gosh! Vikram! Vikram got it! I'm gonna accept this. Oh my gosh. Vikram. Contain. Holy cow. Contain. I'm gonna accept container. Oh. Wow. I did not know what to do with that one. I did not. Whew. Good job, Vikram. Way to end on a high note. Okay. All right, everybody. Let me see. Jump over here. What are we doing? Okay, so in a couple hours, I'm going to be with Jack Watson on the Firefly Discord. We're going to be designing a cabin or lake house. In 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes. Thank you everybody for being here. Today was a lot of fun. Not very active or not very productive. Not active, productive. But that's okay. We'll get things done as we need to. I'm gonna keep on working on our streak redeem. I think that should be fun. What else? I really don't have any announcements. So everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day. We're not gonna raid anybody. Yeah. Everybody stay safe, stay creative, and just be nice. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll be seeing you in chat soon. Bye, everybody. The Emperor is most displeased with your apparent lack of progress, and I'm okay with that. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.